This is a 2015 Yamaha Raptor 700, also a 2017. But on these models, they should all be the same. I'm trying to add a trickle charger or a battery tender, and I may have found another solution. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera so it doesn't fall over. Under the seat on these, there is a wire connector right there, and it looks like it's just a regular 3-prong, but this is actually a plug, so no water gets into it. This can actually come out. Let me see here. There's a button right here. Let me get a little closer, get it from this angle here. You can see that button right here, right there. We're going to push that and try to release this. It's been on there for a long time, so let me see if I can grab a tool here, get a better grip. Maybe push a screwdriver in there. It's been on there for a long time. Since this was new, I've never taken it off. Usually this plug's tucked down in here, so you may have to pull it out of there. Okay, what I did there was I just kind of pushed this screwdriver into the slot and pried down, and it released it. And what you'll have here is there's just 3 prongs. Let me get the camera situated a little better. There's just 3 prongs there. And so what I picked up on Amazon, because I couldn't find anyone that had it, is this device here. It's like a splitter. It takes that connection, so you can plug it in here, and then also have an output here, which I'm going to put my plugged end on there now. That will go on here. So now that's plugged off, so it doesn't get water in it. I'm going to put the other end in here. Before I do that, I'm just going to check real quick. I have a black, yellow, and red. I'm guessing that because this is to test the computer on here, this may be a signal wire, this yellow, and I'm hoping the black and red are just power. And what I'm planning on doing is taking a battery tender connection and splicing it into the red and black here. So let me connect this up real quick. I'm gonna strip back these and check for voltage. So what I'm hoping for is that there's 12 volts on here at all times. I'll grab my meter. Put it on volts DC. I don't want it to only give me power when the ignition's on, because then I won't be able to charge it. So let me plug this in here. Make sure these don't connect to anything. All right, definitely a positive click. All right, let's check these on this negative and this positive. And we have 11.6 volts. So that's great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect up this to splice these onto there. Let me do that real quick. I'm just going to get some, I don't know if I have any butt connectors, but right now I may just wire nut these for now. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I couldn't find any butt connectors, so I'm going to have to use these terminals. So I'll just use the terminals so they can be disconnected later. After winter, I can just disconnect these. And I'll leave a link below for this splice connector on Amazon. I believe it was like $11. Let me see here. Let me just double check that power here. Yeah, 11.6. So now here's my other side. I'm just going to connect these together. The red with the red. And like I said, these are just splice terminals. This female to a male. There's that. And that, and this should be negative, so I'll verify that. Yep, my meter's showing its correct polarity. I am going to put a little piece of tape over this, and then I'm going to connect up my charger and verify it charges okay. On this system, I'm actually going to be using a splitter. This is also on Amazon because I have two four-wheelers here. So my splitter, this is what you have to be careful of. The splitter has to be a certain direction. So these black outputs, this is actually the one that'll go towards or from the charger to the device. And the reason you can tell that is they have the black hidden and the red is exposed. And so this will actually go to each four-wheeler. This side over here, where the black terminal is actually showing, that will go to the charger. Now, if you need to switch it around, they give you a reversing adapter with them. So just be mindful that you can only hook this up one way, and otherwise, if you modify it, you could damage the equipment or the battery. So I'm going to connect up the two bikes. I need to put an extension to go to the other bike, so give me 1 second. I'm coming over here to the other four-wheeler to show you a common issue. This is an extension cable, and one side of the cable has the black exposed and the other side has the red exposed. On my bike, when you look at this and you pull off the cap, some of them are nice, they're labeled. This one's labeled negative exposed and this one's positive, but you want to check for polarity because you could connect this the wrong way. If I connect it with this one here, now my black and red are going to be opposite and it's going to be the wrong polarity. So you got to make sure you use the right one. The black off the battery should always be the negative exposed. And then if you look on here, this one's not labeled positive or negative, but they color coded it. So I'm gonna put this one in here like this. Now, I didn't wire this one up. Sorry, my Prius just turned on right when I plugged that in, so that was interesting. But now I'm going to just verify the polarity on this one. Put it on AC, DC. Let me just verify the polarity. Now this black should be negative and this exposed should be negative and this should be positive, and it is. So it's the right polarity. If it's the wrong polarity, your meter should show a negative number showing that it's reverse polarity. There's reverse polarity with the negative symbol right here. So always verify that before you hook this up. So now what I'm going to do is come over here And sorry, I'm inside of a snowmobile trailer with these four-wheelers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook these up so that they're polarity sensitive too. Here's my red and my black right here. I'm going to plug those two together. And these are all new cables, so they're going to be really hard to plug in. And then on my other bike here, my red and my black should connect together correctly. And then that leaves this one here, which should be only 12 volts because the way I'm splitting them, but I got to verify that also. So don't ever trust any of this stuff. You just want to make sure, because I have no idea how they splice this in the middle, but hopefully they spliced it correctly, so we're not in series, we're in parallel, which would mean that I should only have 12 volts here with both batteries connected. Should be my positive and this should be my negative, and I'm at 12 volts, so I'm in parallel. So that's what you want to check, and I'm hooked up to both bikes. Last thing is I just have to plug the charger in, the tender, and then turn it on and see if it's working correctly. All right, I'm going to try and reach over here and grab this connector. Sorry, the sun's not complaining about the sun right now. It's flashing red. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to put my hand over the shadow of the sun. Right now it's flashing red. That battery tender over there, you can see it. And then I'm going to plug the splitter into it. Okay, should be, yeah, it should be steady on now. Let me block the sun there. Not sure if you can see way over there. Let me try and zoom in here. Okay, it's steady red right now when I plugged it in. So right now it's charging both batteries. So it's kind of convoluted, yes, but what I was trying to show here is that this connector that's already on the bike, these Raptors, I still got to tape that end, it can be used as a charger, so you don't have to add the charger. Now this one, when I purchased it used. It already had one on there. Someone already added the tender. And it's not that hard to put the connector on there. The battery is just right here, the red terminal, the positive, and all you have to do is ground it somewhere. So it's not that bad. But if you don't have to, you can always use this connector. And like I said, I'll just tape this yellow off so it doesn't hit anything. And then you just reinstall this plug on the other side. So that should work really well. So I hope this helps someone else figure out what this plug is for. It's a diagnostic plug for the EFI, because these are fuel injected. It lets them read codes from the Raptor. A lot of ATVs use this same plug in motorcycles, but this one hasn't. I'll show you how it's tucked way down in there. There it is right there. It's really tucked underneath these, so you almost have to pull this relay out of the way. And there it is way down there. So this one just happened to be pulled out already, so it was easy to get to. And this one didn't have a connection already on it for a trickle charger. So now both of these should be charging, and I'll check them again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll try to answer it. And I'll leave descriptions and links to all these connectors below. And thanks for watching.